Welcome everyone for the miniature game series, and this one is game number 9. And today I want to show it to you a game which is played between Geza Maroczy versus Milan Vidmar. So this game is played in the year 1922 in Ljubljana. So Maroczy was white and he started the game with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop to c4, knight to f6. And over here generally we just go for the move like a pawn to d3, but he go for the aggressive approach and played the move pawn to d4, e takes d4. Now immediately white just strike for the move e5, but he go for the more sophisticated approach, that is a move castling. And once again, over here, black can take this pawn as well. Let me just show it to you. Like over here, after the takes, there's a rook to e1. Just pin the knight. Then there will be the d5 move. Bishop takes d5. Queen takes d5. And there is knight to c3. Of course, the pawn cannot be taken because it's a pin. And when the queen, probably it will go back. Maybe like h5, it's fine. Then the knight takes. That's how this variation works. But of course, after the move castling, it didn't go for the pawn capture. Bishop to c5 is the next move what he played. Pawn to e5. Now, of course, if he retreat the knight, then the black don't have anything to offer in this game. So that is why black go for the counter attack. That is a move pawn to d5, backing on the bishop. E takes f6, d takes c4, rook to e1 check, bishop to e6. And in this position, if the best move, I think this is the best one, because then the rook has to move it, and then we can go for the move like bishop to g5. So it is pawn takes g7, rook to g8, and bishop to g5, attacking on a queen, bishop to e7, bishop takes e7, queen takes e7, or maybe the king takes e7. It's how this variation goes. But after the move bishop to e6, he go for the move knight to g5 and only just threatening the knight. Here the best move what black can play is the move pawn to g6, which stops the pawn takes g7. And in the future there will be that, of course, that area is not safe to castle, but maybe we can consider for the castling. But black here go for the move queen to d5, which is not a good move. Knight to c3. Of course, after the move pawn takes, it's a pin, and simple the queen takes d5 will happen, and the bishop cannot take it. But once again, that's a pin to the king. So that's why after the move knight to c3, queen to f5 he played, knight e4 or knight ce4, which is attacking this bishop as well. So bishop to f8, the best move he played. The point is now after the takes, once again the bishop will take it. So maybe in the future the castling is still available. Knight takes f7. Of course, the bishop cannot take it, then there will be the discovered attack will come. For example, over here, if it just takes a simple, maybe like a knight to d6 as a check, and the picks up the queen, because it's a discovered check as well as a double check. So that's why after the takes, we go for the move king takes rather than the bishop takes. Knight to g5 check. Of course, the queen cannot take it because bishop is protective, so no needs to worry about it. King to g8, and amazing move he played over here is pawn to g4. The idea is, if the queen takes g4 comes, which is a check, then queen takes g4, and if there is a bishop takes, then simple pawn to f7, it's a checkmate. So that's why he didn't go for that one. Check, move, and after the move g4, over here black made a mistake by playing the move capture. Here he should go for the move queen to g6. Okay, but now find out the best move in this. The simple move, as you can see, that is rook takes e6, capture the bishop, queen to d8, queen to f3, which is simple, threatening a mate, queen to d7. Now you can pause the video and find out the exclamation mark move which is played, and after that one, simple black resign the king. And the move over here is simple rook to e7. Why? What is the logic behind it? Because if there is a knight takes or the bishop takes, then simple queen to f7. And if there is this takes, then now the queen d5 gonna come, check, and queen has to move on f7, and then queen takes f7 is checkmate. But because of all of this, after the move rook to e7, black just simple resign the game. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining.